Hi there, it's Saturday, it's day 6 of week 16 of 52 weeks of vlogging, and this week has been full of poo! And I don't mean that literally in the sense of like literal poo, I mean that in the metaphorical sense of every time I turn around it feels like I'm learning something else that's just crappy about the world. Like for the first time this week I actually saw a satellite image of the deforestation that's been happening in the Amazon in Brazil over the last 25 years. And after my week of living below the line, I decided I didn't want to support sweatshops. I wanted to actually consciously avoid supporting sweatshops in any way, shape, or form, because people who work in sweatshops are some of the people who are living below the line of poverty. But every time I turn around to buy something, I find out that it was made in a sweatshop, or a component of it was made in a sweatshop. Like, I want a new video camera, and like there are 0 ethically manufactured electronics. Like none, nada, zip, nothing at all. Not happening. And companies like Monsanto are trying to patent seeds, which just... what? Every time I turn around, I feel like I'm seeing something that I hate about the world. And that's a sucky feeling. But then there are a lot of good things going on too. Like, for example, Google's new tool that allows us to see these satellite images of what's been going on, so that maybe, just maybe, somebody can do something about it. Or projects like Live Below the Line that are happening that raise awareness of the extreme poverty that a lot of people live in and the extreme lengths to which people will go to try to escape that poverty. Or things like the fantastic video I just saw about 2 reporters who got fired from their journalist jobs for reporting on actual companies doing bad stuff type news. Which sucks that they got fired, but it's awesome that someone made a video about it, because then people know about it and they can do something about that. And then I see all the little things that people do every day, like buy organic food or buy local food or buy secondhand clothes so that they're not purchasing something that came directly from some company that's taking advantage of people in third world countries. I go to check a label fully expecting to see something like made in Thailand, and instead I see something like made in Canada. I read about people who have started a community vegetable garden. Or I see that another friend has decided to make a Kiva loan so that someone in a developing country can start a business or grow a business that they've already started. There are awesome, wonderful, incredible things happening on a small scale everywhere all the time. And the more people there are doing those little awesome things, the bigger difference we can make. So I am issuing a challenge to you. Choose one thing that you're going to do, one permanent change that you're going to make in your life. Right now, one change. It could be starting a vegetable garden in your own backyard. It could be switching to organic produce. It could be not eating meat anymore and replacing it with vegetable protein. Maybe instead of always buying a DVD when you want to see it and then watching it once and never touching it again, you'll borrow them from the library. Maybe instead of shopping only big brands, you'll start going to the secondhand store first, where you can still find plenty of incredible, gorgeous, amazing, really nice clothes that are still in excellent condition. Maybe you'll go to Kiva and become a new lender and start lending money to people in developing countries so that they can do things like buy farming equipment or increase their selection in their general store. Maybe you'll go so far as to buy a solar oven so you're using less electricity. Maybe you're going to put solar panels on your house. Maybe you'll take transit more often instead of taking the car. Riding your bike places instead of taking the car. It could be a tiny thing, it could be a huge thing. I don't care what it is, pick one thing, change what you're doing, make a difference. Tell me in the comments what you've decided to change, and thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.